hesitation, orders locked in tight. One clean move, everything aligned. Then it snaps back, wicked motion, that's when I am holy. Mochaccino price, don't play but I stay smooth. If it hits my target, you know the move. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. When it hits TP, I already know. Hands up high, arigato. Give me the night, give me the zone. Risk on point, never alone. Holy mochaccino, let it roll. This is how StockTiger goes. Holy mochaccino, arigato. Holy mochaccino, let it go. Whip so wild, market alive. Crowd goes loud when the level breaks wide. No regrets, yeah, we here to win. One good trade pays for everything. Volatility, sweet emotion, screens light up. Holy mochaccino, target tag, cash flows in. Smile comes out, that's discipline. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. When it hits the screen overflow. Holy mochaccino, that's the call. Yeah, arigato. Tonight's the night. StockTiger on the screen. Charts moving fast, candles whip side to side. Heart rate up, yeah, I'm in the ride. No hesitation, orders locked in tight. One clean move, everything aligned. Then it snaps back, wicked motion, that's when I am holy. Mochaccino price, don't play but I stay smooth. If it hits my target, you know the move. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. When it hits TP, I already know. Hands up high, arigato. Give me the night, give me the zone. Risk on point, never alone. Holy mochaccino, let it roll. This is how StockTiger goes. Holy mochaccino, arigato. Holy mochaccino, let it go. Whip so wild, market alive. Crowd goes loud when the level breaks wide. No regrets, yeah, we here to win. One good trade pays for everything. Volatility, sweet emotion, screens light up. Holy mochaccino, target tag, cash flows in. Smile comes out, that's discipline. Give me the move, give me the flow, give me the break, then let it go. When it hits TP, I already know. Hands up high, arigato. Give me the night, give me the zone. Risk on point, never alone. Holy mochaccino, let it roll. This is how StockTiger goes.
Mic test. Mic test.
No sleep, no fear, just
Alright, sorry guys, I was talking to myself again. Mac 1 in the house, Janice, Justin White in the house, Tony Gold, Sonic Crew, Bihanu. Yeah, it was a bit of a roller coaster here today. I think I can confidently say I did get smoked. Not completely destroyed, but I got smoked. That's all I can say for now. Oh my god, it was a rough day, difficult day. I don't know why it's so difficult, this market. What is so difficult about this, guys? It's going up and down. Buy low, sell high.
Heart rate up, yeah, I'm in the ride. No hesitation, orders locked in tight. One clean move.
All right, fellow traders. On a side note, so as when I was losing accounts, I also did something I would say decent. So I did end up getting some payouts on my Lucid. I still have a few more payouts coming in from the Lucid, and I also have a daily payout, guys. I did to activate 2 funded accounts on my Take Profit Trader this morning, and I got it above the buffer. So as when I lost one of my Lucid funded account, I decided to hop onto a trade with my pro, and I actually caught the right move, and I ended up getting above the buffer, and yeah, I've got a daily payout coming in tonight. So not everything is so bad, guys. And then I also did pretty well with I only had a chance to trade about 5 funded accounts on Apex, but those were all like $300 to $400 of profit on it, so it's all right. But very unfortunate, guys. I kind of lost a few funded accounts on the Lucid, which obviously did matter. So all right, guys, I will start in about a minute. Thank you everybody for hopping in. Let's slay the market, guys, tonight. All right, fellow traders, StockTiger is back. I hope everybody had a great morning, fellow traders. Well, FFN payout finally got approved. Vertical Y, great job, bro. Great job, great job. Awesome. Love to hear that. Love to hear that, guys. Elegant Yuan, what is going on, man? Gaston in the house. You changed your profile picture. Nice, I like that. Scotty. T-Money, LE198, what is up? Brave day in the house. All right, fellow traders. Where is this market going to go here today? That is definitely the question that we are all thinking about. So I'm just gonna make my trades very simple here. We kind of held all these levels pretty nicely here, right? So like we held here, you know, the more we kind of respect the trend line, that trend line becomes obviously more I would say reliable, if you put it that way. I like the way we kind of kept trying to tap the bottom end of the trend line, and we eventually find a way to get a bounce. So what I'm going to try to do is, guys, maybe we try to retest the low here. We'll find out. But I kind of like the way it's kind of holding. We had a chance to kind of dip underneath. We actually did dip underneath the 240 this morning. And man, it was a tough day, guys. I mean, obviously, if you're gonna try to trade in this sort of a market, guys, I mean, like, what is this, guys? I mean, this is 386 all the way down to 260. That's 140 points in a matter of, I would say, 15 minutes span across each of this pump and a dump that we actually got this morning. And one of them was a big one here at 8 o'clock. I would say that's 10 o'clock Eastern time. That was 452, guys. We kissed 452. We went all the way back down to 270. So that's essentially 200 points pullback, which obviously was looking pretty bullish across the board as we were trying to get a bounce, right? and we ended up getting a wick, and then we ended up pulling back all the way down. So it's like it was definitely a tough day to trade today. I'm not gonna lie, I did get hurt, like I said again, on a few of my funded accounts, but we found a way to navigate and get to a daily payouts on my take profit trader. Also did request the listed payout as well. That's $3,000. That's on our Discord here as well. Just take a look at it right now. We got listed, of course, $3,000 requested here a few minutes ago, and looks like it's already approved. I do see some emails coming in. I'm just not sure if it's listed, but I think it's already approved. It only takes a few minutes or maybe even less to get approved, and the payouts in process. And of course, I do have some more on the listed. I lost 2 funded accounts on my listed, and I lost a couple evals. So it's not, you know, it's like a rough start, and then we somehow found a way to crawl back up again. And while doing so, I kind of did pretty well with a lot of my take profit trader accounts that I also bought few evals, and Tradify was fine. And then I did pretty well with the Apex accounts. Did not trade all my accounts in Apex, but still, for some reason, I'm kind of putting my Apex accounts on a back burner. I don't know why. I've got to start putting more attention into the Apex. But anyways, so coming back here tonight, I've got a daily payout coming in. That's $14.95. So I look forward to that. And just putting back into coming back to the market, guys. We are getting a little bit of a break, grinding to the upside here, and I've obviously did draw a few levels that I am watching here today. So we got a nice little bounce off the 263. We're kind of sitting at 350, and we found a way to get above into the 340s, right? So I wanna watch this price action here. I'm kind of leaning more of a maybe we may get an initial dip, a bit of a dip maybe, right? Just purely based on technicals here, right? So we may try to pull back here into, try to retest the 285-ish area, and then we try to get a bounce. Try to finally try to break out. Maybe that could eventually take us back into 700 area, and then maybe that breaks down. I honestly, I don't think we've found the bottom, to be honest. We got a few more minutes to go for this market to open, but I don't think we've found the bottom, guys. I'm just not in that camp right now, right? I'm just not in that camp. I may be wrong, but I just kind of feel like maybe we try to do something like this eventually, right? I'm looking for something like this, to be honest. I just don't think we just keep piercing through, try to get back into 25. We may initially, and that kind of fades down. I don't know. We'll probably have to take one step at a time. For now, guys, I'm going to be looking at 1 minute chart on the left hand side, and I'm going to be watching obviously here 328 as the first level of a support, and then of course to the upside resistance at 365. So these are 2 levels I'm going to be watching, and we got another one here, guys, at 395. And then up into the high of the day, and that's 450 as well. So there are some couple levels we are kind of watching. A major support here down into the 250s. I don't know if we are going to get all the way back down into that level. But anyways, everybody, good luck, guys. Istano, Minu in the hells. What is going on, man? Andy Koo, gold. Chandy Algo, want to pay. Oh, you've been saying you want to pay for the PA for a while now. Lucid very fast. Oh, Lucid very fast to pay out too. What is up, man? You're new at the stream. Hey, official LLX, thank you for being here. To all my fellow traders new to the channel, thank you for being here. And yeah, let's try to have some fun here today. All right, so hold on one second, everyone. What am I looking at right now? All right, the trader nest is here in the house as well, guys. We got one more less than 10 seconds to go for the Globex to open, and of course, what a mistake. I am looking at the wrong one, meaning I should be in a micro, but somehow I found a way to put it on to my NQ. So all right, the market is open now, guys. The market is open. Right, let's try to see, guys, if we try to break to the upside here. We got some levels that I'll be watching here, as you guys can see on the chart. All right, so we're getting a little bit of a pullback here down. Like I said again, guys, the major support is going to be down into the where's that shape, right down into the 250s, guys. I think that's the major key support. I don't know if you're going to dip all the way back down into that level, but like I said again, never know what the market's going to do, guys. We are extremely fragile. The market will flip based on the headlines that we get in the market, guys, and we could get a lot of headlines coming into tonight, guys. I think Trump has given an ultimatum, right? I can't even pronounce that anymore. Into tomorrow, right? So tomorrow, I think that's the 8 o'clock Eastern time. So that will be the futures during Globex when Iran has to come up with something, and if we don't, then I think this market will see a sizable pullback overall, in my opinion. And if we have a good news, of course, then I think this market is gonna celebrate in a big way. All right. So it's gonna be a big day tomorrow, guys. Huge. And I think today is gonna be kind of a day where it's, I think well, if we get an insider, right, instead of a news that oh, everything is looking so good right now, but nobody knows it actually is, then I think we may try to grind to the upside while we are kind of going, okay, why the hell are we getting a bounce? You know what I mean? Nobody knows. For now, guys, we are trying to get above the 363. That's the key level of a resistance. If we break out of that, then we obviously the next level is going to be at 390. And like I said again, guys, we look good from a technical standpoint on a larger time frame. So with that in mind, guys, let's not that I'm gonna be biased here coming into tonight, but Sologram, hey bro, just leave me alone. All right, guys. I am gonna try to stay a bit patient here coming into tonight, of course. I'm trying to set something up on my Ninja as well. I'm trying to trade off the Ninja. So I've got Quantower, I've got Ninja. Trying, but Ninja, I just can't set it up, guys. I'm just having a bit of trouble trying to set it up nicely. All right, so we are trying to break out of this 360, guys. Let's see if we have what it takes to push it over that. But just keep in mind, guys, we got a bit of a resistance here. 390 area, I do kind of feel like that's going to be a bit heavy. I don't know if this market has what it takes to get a really bounce off that level. We'll see. We may not. I'm going to be watching this, guys. 368 into 390, guys. 30 points away. And by the way, man, I made a mistake, man. I shouldn't be trading off my Pro account. What am I doing? What am I doing trying to trade Pro account? So yeah, daily payout coming in tonight, guys. I think we have to celebrate this, right? So we have to celebrate it, everybody. I'm gonna do a we're gonna have some fun here tonight with a beautiful giveaway. Thank you guys once again for being here with us. I'm gonna set it up right now. So we are breaking out of this 368 area, which obviously is bullish. Turgulus, hey, thanks, brother. It's all thanks to you guys. Thank you so much, everybody. Arigatou gozaimasu. All right, we are trying to break out of this, guys. We got a nice little break to the upside on this level. Now let's try to watch and see if we can actually get out of this 390 as well. Oh man, I am tempted to go long here, guys, which would be a bad idea because we're hitting right at the ceiling. Oh, we are piercing through this. I hate it sometimes, man. Vertical Y, just need $150 on this Lucy to get a payout. Nice. Vertical Y, man. Congrats, brother. Congrats. Congrats, everybody. You're close to getting your first ever payout with who? Chan the Algo, man. Bro, let's get it. Let's get it. First ever payout for Chan the Algo. We gotta be celebrating that first ever payout. So did anybody get lucky with the listed giveaway? I have no idea. I haven't got anything from them, unfortunately. All right, so guys, man, I think we kind of missed that move. It is ripping to the upside. I wonder if this is going to be, like I said again, I'm leaning more bullish coming into tonight, everybody. We'll see how this thing plays out. I'm going to try to long here on a pullback. That's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to start. I don't want to wait for all these moments. All right, so because Vertical Y's got a Fund the Futures Network payout, let's go ahead and do Fund the Futures Network giveaway, everybody. But we got some, we gotta show some loves. We gotta show some love, right, everybody? We're gonna try to do Fund the Futures Network. That's the 50K Max Express account. But really have to show some love. Okay, with the 45 seconds. To claim. All right, we will call out the winner at exactly 400 likes, everybody. Just some love. Oh, let's get it, everyone. This is definitely a big account, guys. Big account. It is a great account. It is a great account. I've got to be. I've got to load in some accounts at Fund the Futures Network myself. Incredibly. Yeah, so it's gonna be of course the newer account, right? The newer account. It's not the OG account. It's two winning days to pass with no exhibition, right? That's the max account, and that's a 50K, so it's a great account. Huge account, huge account. If you fail that account, the reset fees, I think $100. So I think it's a pretty good deal in my opinion. All right, fellow traders, guys, we got a bit of rejection off the 386. So let's try to see if we get some kind of a pullback here. RSI sitting at 65. I still kind of feel like we got a bit more a pullback on an RSI. I'd like to see RSI down into the 40s, guys. I'd like to see RSI in the 40s. Ooh. And by the way, guys, I do look at the charts on our Discord, by the way. And I want to thank everybody for obviously sharing, spending the time and energy, you know, trying to help other fellow traders. Really amazed. And I thank you guys for doing that, obviously. Paul 901, thank you so much. Astronauts as well. We got quite a few. Thank you so much, everybody. Really appreciate it, guys. Really means the world. And I obviously thank you guys for doing that. That's MCL. What is that? That's crude oil. Okay, so let's take a look at the crude oil here, guys, for a second. Just want to quickly take a look and see what the crude oil is doing here. Wow, I can't believe, guys, crude oil is kind of waiting, right? I mean, there's absolutely no reason for crude oil to make some move now when we are still kind of waiting till tomorrow, right? So tomorrow 8 p.m. Was it 8 p.m. Central Time? I think it was 10 o'clock Eastern Time, or maybe it's 8 o'clock Eastern Time. I'm just not sure. That's when, you know, we're gonna have some kind of a resolution to I guess the war. So that is going to be a big day. Trump moves to scrape utility bills aid for Americans. Soaring energy cost hit over average $1,000. Really? Well, it's not cheap here in Canada too. Pretty expensive. All right, guys, 1 second. Let me just 1 second, guys. I'm trying to get through this. Whew. All right, so we obviously tapped the 383 and we are getting some kind of a pullback here. In the meantime, guys, the crude oil is squeezing here to the upside. I'm just honestly just not sure what's the right direction that we should be taking right now. I am going to try to just stay aside for now, right? Stay aside for now and look for some kind of a move. Just wait for about a few more minutes and let this market do its thing for now. Jillian in the house. I was drinking grape juice. Perfect play in the house. 3CJ in the house. Jonathan. Johanna. Alright, Johanna. Oh, man. Jillian. Alright. So yeah, we got a payout, of course, that we got to be requesting here tonight. I can't wait to be requesting. And that's the what do you call this? That's through Take Profit Trader. And okay, so here at 370, it almost kind of feels like higher low, right? Higher low, right? So just to really take a look at this from a larger time frame as well, we got a nice, beautiful higher low, and then we also have a higher low, kind of a pattern forming here on the on a shorter time frame as well. So I'm gonna be using this. I'm gonna be using this. We got here as well. We hit that. Let's try to use this. Okay, so we got this. We got this. All right. So we're right in the middle of this. All right, I guess I'm back. I'm gonna be looking for a bit of a pullback here, guys. So we may try to pierce through, get another rejection here of this level. We try to pull back and find a way to get a bounce, or we try to get a bounce again. We kind of pull back here into. It almost kind of feels like we may try to find some chop here coming into today. So we may look to see something like this here coming into the Globex. I'm just really not expecting too much out of this market here today. The market today, this morning, guys, was really choppy, but it was a big range, right? It was a big range. Yes, so Apex promo, it's ongoing. So you have 90% off on the trailing, and you also have 85% on the end of day. So you have promos on both end of day and trailing drawdown, just so you know, FYI. And of course, we still have the Apex, sorry, not Apex, Take Profit Trader, 40% off. The listed 50% and 40% both running at the same time. Limited per user, of course. The 50% is for 2 per user, and 40% is up to 5 accounts. Tradify continues with their 40% off as well, so, and 90% off on the Bulanox. Yeah, I've got to load in some accounts of Bulanox too, guys. I got a lot of work to do. So first thing first, guys, I'm gonna try to look for some payouts coming into the next few days. I like to get myself into, say, about, I like to get to some 10 grand worth of payouts so I can start loading in some accounts. In the meantime, guys, this market is chopping here, giving us a bit of a pullback here down. So let's try to be a bit patient. Let's not try to rush into a trade. So far, we got a rejection off the 390, guys. That's the level that we just talked about. We drew this little box and said that is a resistance. We tried to snap into that, but we obviously ended up getting a bit of rejection there at the level, and we are getting a bit of a pullback here down. Let's try to see if we can actually end up holding this EMA, and alongside that, we got bottom end of this trend line as well. Yeah, so let's try to be a bit patient. I still like it to the upside, but of course, bound to headlines. You got a lot of headlines may try to come in right now. We'll see. I drew these levels. I'm gonna kind of wait and see what this market does right at this level, guys. Here, I would prefer to see this market try to give a bit of a pullback here down. Let's say we try to flush down, scare everybody out. And then we pull back here and we try to get a bounce back and try to retest this level 390, and we eventually find a way to pierce through that, right? And that would give us the next level of target into the 500, and that will be somewhere a bit far off, somewhere up into this area, right? So this will be the area that we will be watching to see if we can actually get into that level. But we got some work to do here before we start to look at that level, of course. But looking at the larger time frame, as long as we can hold this 290, 280, that's way down here. So this guys, we're getting a bit of a pullback here down. So first level of a support is going to be in that 340s. Let's try to see if we can actually hold that. Thank you everybody once again for being here. How come you have more than 5 TPT accounts? These are evals, mix of evals and pro accounts, both at the same time. Floating sponge, your music is so sleepy. The market is slow, so maybe you can have a little nap. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll keep flipping music, that's fine. Do not worry about that. Leave that to me. We got some work to do. I'm trying to stay a bit patient here coming into tonight, guys. I want to see. Oh, guys, man, there's got to be some news come out right now. Is there some news?
Order filled.
All right, guys, I went long.
Order filled.
Ah, no.
Order filled. Order filled.
There we go. I always does that. I always do that. Always. I get overexcited. Like it's supposed to be 1 micro and then kind of scale into my trade, but then I decided to just go boom boom boom. It's like 5 micro all of a sudden out of nowhere. Oh,
order
guys, man, this
filled.
is pretty nasty pullback here, guys. I'm not liking this at all. This is no bueno, guys. No bueno, man. Hold on, guys. We got a bit of a problem here. All right, the market is starting to move. I like it. I like it, guys. I ain't gonna be afraid of this. You want to pull back? Let's do it. Pull back as much as you want, sir. I am kind of waiting here. Bring it on. Bring it on, and all of a sudden I'm down $2,000. That's incredible. What is up, everybody? Thank you guys once again for being here Cyber Candlesticks, Kronos chart, the trading triangle, Jillian, Dave, 004 in the house, John 2025, Gastoni, Michael Tran, who else? 3CJ, Chendi Algo, Nakib Nuri, Bobby Bache, Frank CC, John, Floating Sponge. Everybody welcome, guys. All right. I have no idea what news. Do we have some insider news that just came out, maybe? Maybe it's just an insider news that the negotiation is not going well right now. Maybe that's what it is, guys. That could be a bit of a problem. So we broke underneath a very important key level of a support, guys. I'm gonna try to adjust this. I'm gonna move my trend line here back into this, assuming this could be the next support. So we got another one I'm gonna be looking at. Right, so this could be the one. So this is the support here, and we got another one support here as well. So I want to watch and see if we can actually end up getting a bit of a bounce. So I'm still looking for something like this to kind of play out. It may be, man, it's tricky. That's all I can say. But I'm looking for this to be a short-term bottom. And let's see if we can actually get a bounce here. I may try to go a bit more aggressive in this trade right now. Because we are pretty oversold from an RSI standpoint. And I'm going to be using this
order filled,
10 contracts, and then
order
that's it.
filled.
And I'm going to have my stop right underneath that low. And if we end up pulling back here, guys, then I'm out of this trade, of course. But and I am going to try to take profits off the table as we try to get a bounce back into the 340s. And that's if we do end up getting a bounce into the 40s, of course. All right, so fellow traders, I am here in this trade. Let's see what this market does. I am looking for some clues. I want to see what sort of a bounce we get here. So I went long, guys, with 10 micro contracts, and I got a stop at 297 and long from 322 area. And then see, we can get a bounce back into the EMA. And then see, I mean, we may try to get a rejection off the level, but at least maybe a bounce into the 340s. Maybe not asking for too much. A drone crashes into a house in the village west of Iraq. Well, I mean, we got a lot of drones kind of hitting everywhere right now, so I don't know if that's gonna really dump the market down like that, right? You know what I mean? We gotta get some sort of a bigger news than that. That could be something like, you know, a bridge, you know, a bigger disruption, if you will, like a bridge, collapsing the bridge, bombing the bridge, or maybe, I don't know. There's an attack on the oil refineries. Yeah, that could be something big. Yeah, absolutely. But was there a oil refinery in Saudi Arabia that's attacked? Let me just take a look at the financial juice here. I have not taken a look just yet, so I don't know if we have anything going on right now. Oh, okay, so there's a drone crash. I see that. I think the market is definitely very sensitive to any news that we may get, obviously, from the Middle East. So, all right. So let's try to see, guys, if we try to get a bounce here at this level, or do we just break it down? We have a chance of breaking it down as well. So. I'm looking for a bounce, of course. I'm looking for a bounce. Let's see if we get any sort of a bounce right at this level. Did anybody try the new 25K accounts? I've not even tried that, but I mean, I'm a bit tempted. It says it's only $65 right now, but just not sure. Yeah, I'm definitely a bit tempted for sure. All right, so let's see if we try to get a bounce, guys. I am looking for a bit of a bounce. Let's see if we end up getting a bounce. If not, then I get stopped out right at the low of the day. Intraday low is where I'm gonna get stopped out, guys. If we end up getting a pullback here, that is. Right now, I'm kind of still looking for a bounce into the 340s. It is, yeah, the price action is a bit murky. Thank you guys for being here once again, guys. Don't forget to smack the like, everybody. $318, that's where the market is. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, we could end up pulling back here, right? So if we end up pulling back here, guys, I'm gonna try to retest the low at 300. I do see this thing pulling back into, I would say, 250. I think ultimately that's where this market may try to tap into, and that's not good. That's not good. Why? Because I'm short, right? So because I'm long. Because I'm long, everybody. No bueno, no pasa nada. I may try to add, but depends, guys. I think that's the market is moving. Just really think about it, guys. And we had a nice little dump from 380, from 385. We are down into the 313. That's, guys, that's 80 points pullback. That's more than the entire move that we had in the last 3 to 4 hours of the New York cash. So much more. Guys, I'm gonna have to exit this trade. Just really does not look very good, to be honest. I'm kind of running out of patience. Here. I'm gonna have to make some calls, and it's not gonna be a good one. Honestly, I do not want to add to my position here because I just don't want to. I don't want to be red too much. You know what I mean? Guys, man, we are getting a pullback here, guys. I'm gonna have to exit this right here. Let me just exit this. Well, there we go. That's the pullback there. You know, I am gonna get stopped out on this right now. Let's try to see.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys, man. Sorry, guys, man. I did something I shouldn't have done. I added. I'm sorry. So sorry. I don't even think this is gonna get a bounce at all right here. I'm down about $400. I'm down about 500. That's crazy. This is gonna dump right here. Looks dumpy, man. Come on, just give me a little bit of a bounce. Let's go. Come on, please. Please. I thought we were friends. Ugh. Kind of really struggling. This price is definitely struggling, guys. Do we get some kind of a bounce off this trend line support here, guys? Down from that 300 area? Or do we end up pushing down? I'm still holding this trade right here, but looks a lot of risk here, a lot of risk, guys. I don't even think this is gonna hold, but just in case we end up getting a bounce, I'm gonna place my limit orders. Man, I just can't understand this. It's just getting a bit annoyed. Getting a bit annoyed. Let's see if we get some kind of a bounce, guys. I'm gonna place all my limit orders. Soldiers, come front. You've got to be kidding, yo. You've got to be kidding, man. You got to get a bounce now. You got to get a bounce. Let's go. Come on. Get it up there right now. This is some serious, serious. No, man. Can we not get any sort of a bounce, guys? I need a bounce. Oh, incredible, incredible mochaccino. Come on, man. Just give me that bit of a bounce. Like, oh. All right, guys, I'm out. I exit that trade, guys. I'm out of the trade. This almost kind of feels like no different to the morning session, guys. Really. The morning session, the difference is that we had a big, massive pump right at the start. And then for the rest of the day, it was just choppy the whole rest of the day. And today, it went other way around. We ended up getting a dumpage. That's about 80 points. And then now we're kind of chopping here in the range. But it honestly doesn't feel like we are going to, you know, get a bounce. So, I mean, obviously we don't know where it's going to go. But the RSI pretty oversold, including the MACD as well. But I mean, no. Do I take a stab here? Well, down about 300. I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but just not sure. I'm just gonna have to wait. I mean, obviously, if we end up getting a bounce, I mean, I'm not gonna cry about it, even though I'm kind of down. Yeah, guys, let me know when Take Profit Trader updates their dashboard so I can go ahead and request the payout. Yeah, daily payout for StockTiger here. Been a while. I think it's been like 4 days. Kind of got into reset mode on a daily payout. I just couldn't get above. Like, daily payouts are kind of like 7 days, and then I end up blowing these accounts. It's been a tough one. But so far we're kind of surviving, so I wonder if we are going to end up getting a bounce here, guys, or do we end up pulling back? I'm thinking about shorting this. I'm thinking about shorting this, guys. I haven't decided yet. It almost kind of really feels like we may try to pull back here into the 250s. So far, 315 area is where we are trying to get a bounce off. 315, I mean, if we get above 330, then yeah, then it's bullish, right? But I'm gonna try to short this on a bounce, guys. I just would like to see our RSI kind of come back into the 70s. A lot of weakness in this market so far. Lower, like, I mean, the volume is kind of dead as well, so I don't know if this is not a bullish rising wedge. I don't see that right now. That's not what I see at the moment. Again, I could be wrong, but all right, guys, I'm gonna try to scale into my short position here.
Order filled.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I'm gonna have my stop here. Right, my stop will be in that 350. Well, not light 350 area, guys. And I'm gonna be looking for a pullback here down. Let's see if we actually end up getting. What I'm looking for right now is something like this to play out. Right, so a bit of a bounce, and then that kind of get denied, and we end up pulling back here into an area of major support into 250. I think ultimately is this where we are trying to get back into. That's a bit of a pullback that we actually ended up getting here off the 380, right? So I mean, coming into the day, I was definitely a bit more bullish, right? So, but the fact that we are actually, got rejection off the 385, I don't know if that was in front of the headline news, but for whatever reason it may be, net 80 points pullback there. May I don't know. I will be surprised if we end up just curling back high again and try to retest the 385. I will be surprised. I will be surprised, guys. There's got to be a reason why we ended up getting a pullback to 80 points. I don't know if the drones are sort of the only reason. The sellers are visible, right, at the key levels. Now let's try to see if we can actually curl back high again after that 80 points pullback here. I will be surprised. I've got 2 micro contracts here right now. I'm down, so not looking good. Down about $300 at the moment. Pretty slow. Man, this almost kind of feels like the way the market was this morning, guys. I mean, it was just horrible, right? I mean, I don't even know how I can be down on my funded accounts this morning. Obviously, it's through this, but I mean, the price action today was just not great at all. This morning, I mean, and doesn't look like tonight is any different, but let's try to see if we can actually make some good trades here coming into the Globex, guys. We are 40 minutes past the open. Let's try to see if we can get another leg to the downside here, back into 250s. And I've got a hard stop here at 350, so just in case we get a bounce, I'm going to try to scale into my short position and get stopped out if we pierce through the 350 zone. I've got 2 contracts here right now. Actually, I should be more, but
Order filled. Order filled.
so I've got 4 contracts right here. I don't think I want to be any more than that, to be honest. We'll leave it at that for now. 4 contracts and kind of scale into my trade. Let's see ultimately if we are going to end up pulling back here into the low 250s. Yeah, I had that kind of a mixed day. I lost a few funded accounts, few evals, and but at the same time I also got the daily payouts on my Take Profit Trader, and I also did get a payout on my listed account. So that already after split would be somewhere about 4 grand combined 2 payouts. So yeah, I will be grateful. I will be grateful. Not gonna complain, absolutely not. Yeah, my target is to get to say 10 grand before we get to say April 10th. Before we get to April 10th, I do want to yeah, before April 10th. All right, wow, is the market closed? All right, have a nice day, everybody. We'll see you guys back tomorrow. The market's closed. Did it shut down? Is the market actually moving? Incredible. Whoa, guys, I'm still here, by the way. I'm still here. I'm still trading. Incredible market, guys. Incredible market. Wow. That's a lot of volatility here, right? 2 points range. It's getting worse and worse every day. You know what's really difficult about this market lately is that we get a lot of fakes. And when we get an extended move, it goes like so much. 1,000 points and you're like, and your account's blown. It's either that or it's really, really choppy on a very, very tight range. So it's either very tight range for the rest of the day, or it's very volatile, a lot of fakes, or we have a directional move that's endless. It keeps going in that direction all day long, and you're out of that trade because your account's blown. You only have $2,000 of drawdown, or maybe you have a lot of buffer on that account. Maybe you have like 5 grand, but that 5 grand, and with too many contracts you're in that trade, you're trying to scale into your trade as well, and it goes against you and it keeps going. Your account's no longer there anymore. And I got caught on all these moves, right? I got caught on a wrong direction, wrong side of the trade, and it kept pumping, and then you're kind of done. Or either you get a nice little break to one side, and then it kind of fakes you out. And then it's like dumping against you, and then you're out as well there, or either you get really frustrated and the market is really choppy in a very tight range. Tough. Today was a good example of a fakes, right? A lot of fakes here. It looks very bullish, but then all of a sudden it's like boop, wow. It goes down enough to just take everybody out, and then it's like back high again. And then again, you're like at denial. You're like, oh, let me try to scale in here. Let me try to scale in here. And all of a sudden, it's like, goodbye. You're out. Incredible. We are getting a bit of a bounce, guys. We are getting a bit of a bounce. Nasdaq does tend to do a lot of fakes. It's been more so lately, you know, a lot of violent moves. And I think, honestly, it's purely because of the war, in my opinion. The war.
Order filled.
I mean, we're not even having earnings, right? We're not even earnings anymore, like even right now. It's not even the earnings. Just imagine the war continues as is. And on top of that, we have earnings. In the next couple of weeks, guys, we got big earnings coming out. And how's that gonna be, guys? Get ready, everybody. Buckle up. It's gonna be a pretty interesting month for sure. We're gonna get a... we could end up getting a capitulative move. Some pretty big, wild moves we could end up getting, guys. Can you guys imagine we have a bad earnings from Apple or any of this big mega cap stocks? And at the same time, you get a headline saying the war is gonna continue. Imagine that. Imagine that headline we get, guys. This market's gonna just really go wild. Anyways, we are back here again. 318, guys. We are chopping pretty hard. Not real. I mean, I don't know what this market is trying to do, but I'm gonna be looking for that pullback here, guys, back into 250s. I think ultimately that's what this market is trying to get back into. Hallelujah. It's definitely going to be a bit tricky week, if you will. We're halfway through, right? We're halfway through. Well, not really halfway through. You're only in Monday, but I mean, I'm just kind of visualizing what it could be, right? So let's just do a little bit of a drawing here, if that's okay. So we have, of course, so Friday we have CPI, I think, and say Wednesday, Tuesday, ultimatum. My dear, I still can't pronounce this. And Wednesday, whatever, right? So wow. So I'm just kind of trying to visualize what it could be, but let's say if this does not take place, the market tanks, and then the Wednesday we try to chop, and then if the Friday report does not come out nicely, I think regardless of the CPI, I think the headline of the war in the Middle East is gonna really dictate this market. So we may get an initial pop, and we may probably end up fading down. That could give us that real big impulsive move to the downside on Friday. So that's what I'm kind of thinking right now. So I think Tuesday, you know, the deadline to Iran, that's going to be a huge deal in my opinion. Ultimatum. Did I pronounce it right? Ultimatum. I think I think I did it right now. Nice. Ultimatum. Ultimatum. Multi. All right, we can now forget about ultimatum and come back into the trading mode. I'm looking at this market, guys. If you're sitting at 308, let's try to see if we can actually flush it down right now. If we can, that's going to be amazing. If we don't, then no bueno. I'm gonna try to I've got 6 contracts. That's all I have. Incredible, StockTiger. You are such a poo-poo. All right, so here, guys, we are I'm gonna take one off the table right now.
Order filled.
I'm down to 5 and looking for that pullback here, guys, back into the 250s. Let's try to see if we can actually get back into that level now. I'm gonna try to take a piece off the table on every 10 to 15 points. All right, so that's what I'm gonna try to do here. All right, so let's see, guys. Hopefully we get a nice little flush down back into the low 270s, 260s, guys. Fellow traders, I hope you guys caught that move to the downside. Let's go. Yeah, the Lucid promo is still ongoing, guys. I mean, if anybody have not traded Lucid ever in the past, you have 50% off right now, right? That gives you 2 accounts at 50%, and then after utilizing the 2 accounts, you have 40% off. And yeah, I think the account that you should be looking at would be the Flex one. Yeah, absolutely, I agree. Flex is the way to go, I think. Oh, Lucid does not support your country, really, Jonathan? Oh, Johannan, where do you live? I've got my copy right here. All right, let's try to see if we get a bit of a unagi pullback here down, guys. Yeah, I don't need a sushi bounce. I just need an unagi pullback down. Guys, we got over 500 viewers. Do you think we can get to 400 likes here today? Like immediately, so we can actually go ahead and do our giveaway, everybody. Let's go. Thank you guys for your support to the channel, everyone. And thank you, obviously, for being here as well every single night. If you're new, by the way, I go live during Globex every single night at about 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And I also go live in the mornings too. 10:30 a.m. in the morning Eastern Time as well. At least twice a week, guys. All right, I'm still looking for a bit of a pullback here, guys. Let's see if we end up getting that pullback that we've been looking for here. Ultimately, my target would be down into the 250s. This kind of looks like a break to the downside. It really does, but I mean, again, anything is possible, guys. Anything is possible. $302. I think I cut a nice entry there at 318. Only got 5 contracts now, so hit a today range, triple bottom on a 50 minutes, but could break. Triple bottom. Oh man, guys, we are getting a bit of a bounce. Did we find a bottom here? Short-term bottom. Uh-oh. Alright guys, I'm gonna try to add some more on a bounce here.
Order filled. Order filled.
I guess I've added some more. Let's see if we can get one more flush down. Man, why do I have this feeling that we are gonna get a bounce right here? If we try to get above 325, guys, I'm gonna exit this trade. 325. $325, guys. I will exit this trade on a bounce. So I am still looking for a pullback here at this level. I just don't know if this is how it's going to be right now. It does look weak. It does look weak, but just never know, guys. I mean, Globex, right? Very thin volume. You could pump and dump all day. All right, so guys, man, we are getting some kind of a pullback here. I kind of like what I see here right now on the NQ.
Order filled.
All right, so let's see if we can actually get some more pullback here. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my God, incredible. Yeah, I mean, I kind of stopped trading gold. I mean, I definitely did stop trading silver, obviously, after getting beat up trading silver in the month of January and February. I gotta find a way to stop trading silver, of course. So I did. And gold, honestly, I don't really trade gold. I mean, the only time I trade gold, to be very honest with you guys, is when I'm streaming live, right? So when I'm streaming live, that's the only time when I trade gold, and that too very rare, right? Very rarely I trade gold. So, and crude oil, I don't trade crude oil. Yeah, I do take a look at the crude oil to just you know, just to kind of see where the crude oil is at, but I don't use crude oil to I'm using crude oil as an indicator right for now. All right, guys, I think this market is trying to be very stubborn here, guys, on the NQ. We are holding here at this level really nicely here. The only real question is, do we have what it takes to get a bounce on a very thin volume here? Very low volume, guys, on that bounce. I do still think this could be a bit of a trap, right? A bit of a trap here, in my opinion. Or maybe I could be wrong, who knows? I've got 9 contracts, so I am willing to kind of hold this, to be honest. I am willing to kind of hold this. I've got a mental stop here right now at about 246. We'll see, guys. I need a good trade. I absolutely need a good trade for sure. We'll see if you get it, everybody. Yeah, I'm gonna try to be a bit more aggressive, but not now. Not now. Really trying to be a bit patient coming into the day. The first trade was not a good one, and now I'm just really looking for a better trade right now that may try to look like something like this. Oh shoot. Oh my god, these drawings are horrible, guys, on Tradevate. Incredible. Right? What? I can't even draw anymore, guys, on this chart. Let's try to see. Something like this, maybe? Or do we try to do something like this? Pierce through this, get a big fat bounce, and then we just try to do this. We could certainly do this. I don't know. Do we try to do that now though? That's gonna, yeah, that's definitely gonna make me look funny. It almost kind of feels like we are getting a bit of a, you know, breaking the structure here, you know. We'll see. I'm short right now. I'm short, and looks like we are getting a break to the upside. Is that what it is? Incredible. And I am definitely getting hurt. Oh man. God, I hate this sometimes.
Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah, this could be a bit of a problem. I mean, usually I don't like to kind of like panic sell just because it goes against me. I do flip time to time, but I don't think I'm really good at like flipping quickly into the right side of the trade. Not easy, not easy. It's probably easier to do that like during Globex because it's kind of like slower, but when you try to do that in the mornings, it's, yeah, it could get pretty wild pretty quickly. Brian William, if you look at 200-day EMA, it never got broken to the downside on a 5 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, looks like we are trying to get a bounce. StockTiger is definitely at denial right now. At denial. Yeah, I'm in denial now. Now I'm gonna exit my trade when we get a nice little pop here, 20 points. Is somebody trying to go long here? Is that what it is? Yeah, I mean, so far it kind of looks like we are holding this, right? So somebody did mention about triple bottom here. Yeah, I guess it does look like a triple bottom here, but we'll see. We could end up pulling back. This could be a bit of a fake as well, so nobody knows, guys. Until we break into the 350s, and if we end up holding that 350, then I'll exit my trade. I'm only got 11 contracts, so maybe I have a chance of kind of holding this, but yeah. That a lot of you guys actually went long. Nice, man. MES, I keep forgetting to trade MES, guys. I mean, I decided to kind of try to step into ES trading, and I'm willing to do that, but I just keep forgetting to do trading ES. I don't know why. It's really annoying sometimes. I do want to get back into ES trading though. I really do. I think I just kind of feel like, you know, I have a better chance of making better trades, especially at this time of the you know, of the year when the market is very volatile and very unpredictable, right? So you get a bit of a cleaner move when you're trading ES. lately, and I've noticed that. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should just get back into ES for time being until the dust kind of settle, right? And the war ends and the earnings are out. I don't know. All right. In the meantime, guys, as we are trying to navigate through this price, we are getting a bit of a bounce. Now, I'm still at denial, by the way. I'm still at denial. StockTiger is at denial. Of course, nobody wants to lose accounts, guys. It doesn't really matter if it's an eval account or funded account, for that matter, especially accounts with no activation fee. It's got to be treated with a lot of respect. So if I end up losing account, it's all my fault. Yeah, I mean, I hate losing accounts, man. I hate losing accounts. But I have learned to kind of accept that because I've lost a lot. Don't deny, cover and go long. Well, right now I'm at denial because I'm still kind of thinking that we could end up getting rejection, which could be wrong idea, but I still have a bit of a faith that we may get a rejection of this EMA. RSI pretty extended to the upside. So even with a small little bounce that we actually had right now, the RSI is sitting at about 70. So I'm kind of going, okay, well, this market still does not have the momentum, right, to get it up there right now. And again, I could be, the volume can always, you know, pop right at this moment. But we'll see, guys. I may be wrong, and if I'm wrong, then I'm gonna have to get stopped out, right? Probably in that 360 area, 350, I would say. No, you young Jin, man. I wish. Now that's gonna be retiring. That's gonna be retiring if that is the case. 149 pro on a 50k, no way. I would love to. We will surely celebrate. Are we getting a pullback? Oh, there you go, guys. We are getting a bit of rejection there, guys. Fellow traders in the house, let's find out if we could give us a bit more push down. That's really all we need right now, guys. Let's see. Let's try to see, guys. Patience maybe is paying off. Yeah, one step at a time for StockTiger, of course. So guys, I'm kind of stuck in a trade, of course. You guys, as you guys can see, I've got 11 contracts. That's a lot of mucho contracts, by the way. And feeling a bit nervous. That's a mucho contracts, guys. Lots of muchos. No pasa nada. Getting hurt. LEMV 9939. Somebody pushes market down. Somebody push the market down and let me know who you are. Ahlan wa sahlan. كيف حالك يا شباب؟ This morning was a mixed bag. I lost a couple of funded accounts. I lost a couple evals, but I think I made it back through Take Profit Trader daily payout here, $1,400, and also have if you guys go ahead and take a look on our Discord on a payout tab, I did request a $3,000 of payout through one of my 150k account. So I'm kind of like $4,500 tonight, the payout alone. So yeah, but the fact that you know, I mean, obviously everybody hates losing accounts, but I mean, today was a roller coaster, man. I had a tough time trying to gauge where this market's gonna go, and I kept getting a bottom tick, a top tick, and almost got lost. And then I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna trade my funded accounts, and I ended up trading evals. It wasn't any better, it actually got worse. And then I'm like, okay, let me just step aside. Penalized StockTiger. You ain't allowed to trade. And then I came back later, I traded my pro. I smacked that, you know, I went $1,400 in profits above the buffer, and that's great. And then also got two daily payout, sorry, not daily payout, got another $3,000 of payout on my Lucid funded account. So good and bad, I would say. Good and bad. But I still have not gone through, you know, like those weeks or months where everything's gone, like it's no longer there, you know what I mean? I never had this sort of moments right now. So hopefully we continue the streak and see, you know, we just got to keep grinding, guys. I mean, we are going to lose accounts, unfortunately, with this sort of a market environment that we are at. But I mean, if we can make it up with, you know, with daily payouts, or say your funded account and you lose it, Apex, you know, it all, you know, and be consistent with the payouts, I think you're in good books, in my opinion. All right, guys, are we actually getting a pullback here? I can't believe this, guys. Why is my chart getting refreshed all the time, everybody? I'm gonna try to. Oh my mochaccino, everybody!
Order
I'm down
filled.
to 8, guys. I'm
Order
down to 8.
filled.
All right, so we are getting a bit of a pullback here, guys, and I'm still holding. I've got 8 contracts, and I'm going to be looking for that pullback here down into the 270s. I'm still holding, but we are definitely getting a bit of a chop here. You won't even notice it, Santosh? Like, what do you mean? Okay, I see. It's gonna move so fast. All right, I see what you mean. The Globex can be a bit tricky, guys. I mean, you know, we may try to chop, but the next thing you know, we get a big pump, and it then give us that directional move. So we may initially get about 40 points pump, and then give us a directional move, right? So I'm still shorting here right now, guys. I'm still shorting. I've got 8 contracts. I'm just gonna be looking for a continuation of a pullback here, and we end up getting a bounce, guys. Like I said again, I will exit my trade at about 350, and that's it. You know, we'll be out of the trade. At least the nice thing is that I've taken some profits off the table, so we're not as bad. So by the time we get a bounce and takes me down, like, I wouldn't be blowing an account, you know what I mean? I would be down, I would say, probably down about $500. If I end up getting stopped at 350, which is kind of far away from where we are now, that's 40 points. I should maybe try to put a stop here, like kind of dummy stop here, just to kind of remind myself where I'm gonna be exiting my trade here. We'll be somewhere in that guys, man, like, oh yeah, 337-ish area. That's where I'm gonna get stopped out. So I'm gonna leave 4 contracts there just in case. So let's see, you know, we get a nice little pullback here, or we end up getting a bounce and I get stopped out. You know, I think this market could move pretty quickly, even though we're at Globex because of a lot of headlines. I think Globex Asia is definitely being very, very volatile, right? And I think tomorrow it's gonna be even worse. I think tomorrow, guys, keep in mind, I hate using this word, guys. I hate using this word, but I've got to use it right now. Ultimatum. Damn, I don't think I pronounced that right. I forgot. Anyways, it's a last chance, right? Last chance. And tomorrow it's gonna be during Globex, guys. That's when I think a lot of stuff can go wrong. That's gonna be tomorrow night. And so is investors going to be able to commit to some kind of a move in this market tomorrow morning? I doubt if that's the case, right? So I think the market may chop in the morning, and everybody's gonna kind of wait into I would say Wednesday, because the news is gonna come out on Tuesday night, right? It will be in the futures, Globex, and then Wednesday early morning, that's when I think the market will decide what it wants to do, just based on the headlines, right? And then we're gonna get some really big moves, and then of course on Friday we're gonna have to wait for CPI, and that's gonna be another one. So if we have a bad news come out on Tuesday related to the war, and if we have a good CPI, I'm kind of thinking we may get initial pop, but then that kind of fades because nobody wants to commit. Because I think the war in Iran is probably much bigger issue, right, than the CPI, in my opinion. Who knows what it's gonna do? No, I don't trade aqua futures. No, I don't. So far, so we are getting a bit of a bounce. Of course, I'm not. Man, this is so stubborn, guys. I just can't believe how stubborn this market is. We do not even want to pull back underneath 300, guys. The market is saying no to 300. Like, what the hell? I'm getting really annoyed. Man, this is absolutely annoying the hell out of me. It's crazy. Can we finally get some kind of a pullback here, guys? Let's go. Trump is doing very thing he can do to keep this market up. Well, I mean, if you're able to do that, I think that's a, you know, definitely give credit to Trump for doing that, right? Trump is no, yeah, right, Justin, right? You're so funny. Funny. All right, thanks everybody for being here tonight on a beautiful Monday afternoon. I hope everybody had a great New York trades. Guys, we got a big account giveaway here tonight. We got Fundy Futures Network, and that's the max account. There's no exhibition stage. There's no something. I don't remember what it was. Oh, it's 2 days to pass. That's the new account that the Fundy Futures came up with. The max 50K account, guys. Let's not forget to smack the like, everybody. We will call out the winner at about 400 likes. Everybody typing exclamation tiger to give yourself a chance to participate. Just make sure to hit that like as well at the same time. Thank you everybody for your support to the channel. And of course, thank you guys obviously for being here every single night. Just so you know, if you are new to the channel, I go live every night, Globex 5:30 Eastern time, and also go live in the mornings too, at least twice a week. At about 10:30 a.m. in the morning as well, Eastern time. And if you guys want to get notified, just make sure to hit that notification bell as always. Thank you so much. As far as the promos are concerned, just quickly recapping: Apex 90% off, still ongoing. Villanox 90%, Take Profit Trader 40%, Lucid 50%. 2 accounts 50%, and then the next 5 accounts are 40%. Tradify 40% as well. And the market's still chopping here, guys. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. Wow. Do we finally try to get a bounce here, guys? I mean, it almost kind of feels like it is. It is trying to hold. I'm patient. I'm not patient at all. I try my level best, but I do kind of feel like, you know, I've got to be a bit more patient, to be honest. I'm patient. I'm patient when everything goes well. But when I start to lose accounts, I'm like, I get pretty wild sometimes. A very Korean style. And I guess that's really with everybody else, but just saying. Oh my dear, guys. Looks like we are getting a bounce of what? Like, I would like to see this market kind of decide what it wants to do. Just really kind of getting annoyed. 321, guys, that's where we are sitting here right at this moment. $321, guys. Somebody push the market down, please. Once and for all, man. I'm getting tired of this. Everybody, welcome, guys, man. Perfect play in the house. Mr. He in the house. Oli Waves, JC 3%er. The range sucks. Only had 2 trades today. That's a lot of trades, by the way. I had 2 myself. Mr. Tone Starman. Everybody, welcome, guys. Brave Day in the house. Song Games in the house. Who else is in the house? Spy K4W, Daniel, at Atomic Trader, Golden Eagle, Yoongjin, RV, Jeremia, Domimi, Sea Pine, Pine, Dinosaur, Converizer, KJ, Genetically TR, No Day, Marcel, Riyadh, Romeo, Organic, Mr. D, Cassiodic. Oh, there, I'm getting tired now. Enough. Tugulus, Dan. All right, I'm done. All right, guys, give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Just heading to the washroom. Yes, I mean, Globex has been slow, but I think the price action that we're getting during the Globex probably is better than what we get in the mornings. I don't know, you guys may agree with what I just said. You know, I mean, price action Globex has been a lot better, and I almost kind of feel like there is a lot of fellow traders trading during Globex now on a funded accounts too. I mean, you guys know I trade funded accounts all day, including Globex. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be, but I trade. I trade. But it depends on what sort of an account it is, right? I mean, if it's a pro account, then I try to refrain. But there are a lot of days when I actually got daily payouts trading on Globex with the pro, and I had to kind of sit back and watch the market do its thing, and I couldn't trade my pro account because I already did last night, you know? So let's do a little poll, guys, while we kind of wait to see what this market is going to try to do here. I want to see what you guys think. Where is this market heading, and where is the war heading? That's a bigger one, actually. So let's do a little poll here, guys. All right, will the war end soon? I kind of put a bit of a vague statement there, but I mean, you guys know. Thank you guys once again, man. Thank you guys, all of you, one by one. To all my fellow traders, thank you guys, obviously, for being here every single night with us. We've been consistently having over 500 viewers every single night, guys, and without you, this would have never been possible. Where's options diamond trader? Jimin is in Korea right now, having a lot of fun in the Everland. I haven't seen diamond trader in a long time now. He must be having a lot of fun in Korea. I miss you. The Iraq war lasted 8 years. I mean, this is, well, guys, man, this is gonna look a lot different, right? I'm not saying completely different, no, but I mean, we don't have ground troops, right? That makes a huge difference. We don't have a ground troops, so that's going to look very different. Well, imagine if this is gonna last for a few years. I mean, that's gonna be crazy wild. I mean, imagine where is this market going to be if this war ends next year? That's gonna be crazy. They're going in for sure. Oh, perfect play. Perfect play is confident that we are gonna see ground troops. I honestly, I may be wrong, but I highly doubt that's the case, guys. But things has to go really out of control, right, in order to have that kind of take place. But who knows? What do you think about this guy, Sung Lee from Big Bang? Kind of crazy he's running free right now. I'm not sure who that person is. I don't pay attention to Big Bang, so I don't know. All right, so let's try to end the poll, guys. We got over 100 votes immediately. Oh, that's pretty hot topic. So, will the war end soon? We have 73% of the voters said no. That's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, exactly. You know, Paul Veriza has a really good point that a lot of the lots of mountains in Iran, guys. I mean, it's just realistically, I don't know. It is just, it almost kind of feels like it's realistically, well, near impossible. But who knows? This pump is pricing in that Trump might say something about peace with Iran. I think the market is still not giving up, still have some sort of hope that the war will end soon, and I think that's what this market is kind of baking in, right? I mean, we did not get this sort of a bounce, guys, off that low. I mean, we kissed underneath $23,000 just a week ago, guys, and we got a bounce. We got how many points bounce? We got $1,500 points off that low of the year for no reason, right? I mean, there's got to be something. Yes, we may be a bit ahead of ourselves, but yeah, I mean, I think the market is still kind of baking in some sort of a resolution to the war, right? So if, I mean, I don't know. We don't have a ceasefire tomorrow, then I think, yeah, I think we are going to retest the low, in my opinion. No doubt, in my opinion. We are going to see that retest the low, guys. $23,000, definitely That is definitely in the cards. So I think it's going to be very important, guys, tomorrow. It's going to be huge. I mean, huge. Tomorrow is huge, and obviously we have Friday CPI. That's going to be, I think CPI is going to kind of fuel the fire, right? So we have, let's say, we don't have a ceasefire and the war continues. The market dumps into CPI, and CPI is gonna really fuel, you know, the market, right? And I think that's what it's gonna be. So if we have ceasefire and Iran agrees to whatever you know, agreement they come up with, and we get into the CPI, I think the market may try to celebrate, and we may see another pump in the market, right? But yeah, I think we are going to see some kind of a big move. I'm going to be trading the CPI this week on Friday. I did not get a chance to load in any of my Apex evals, so I'm going to have to do some of that on Friday, including my Bulanox as well. So, and all of these are going to be on the Quant Towers. So, Bulanox, a bunch of evals I'm going to go through on Friday during the CPI, and then see what happens with that. I look forward to the CPI, absolutely. It's gonna be Good Friday, absolutely. All right, we are about 14 minutes away from 14 minutes away. Yeah, 14 minutes away from Tokyo, guys. It's obviously going to be huge. Let's see what Tokyo brings to the table, guys. I mean, yesterday during Tokyo, the market ended up pumping, right? So what would Tokyo do? Let's try to find out. I am going to do another poll here. All right, let's see. I'm doing a quick vote if you guys want to participate on that. Wow, man, what a bounce and a pump and a pullback. What's my tactic for CPI? I'm gonna be placing my I'll be placing my entry and the limit order at the same time. I mean, it's a pretty straightforward, and obviously I think everybody does it, right? So let's say the market is kind of sitting here. Let's say this is where the market is. I will be placing my order somewhere, entry here and limit order at the same time with whatever max contracts they're gonna allow. Apex with a 50k account, I think maybe it's up to six contracts, maybe, or maybe a little less than that. So it's gonna be harder to pass the Apex, by the way, man. Before we used to have 10 contracts, so it's kind of easier. Anyways, and then I'm gonna yeah, this is what I'm gonna try to do. And if it pops, then it kind of gets triggered, right? And if it pulls back, that ends up getting triggered too at the same time. So either one of the two. But of course, you're gonna have some levels that you're gonna have to watch. So let's say we have resistance levels here, here, here. I'm gonna try to place my entry well above all these levels, right? You know what I mean? We'll see. We'll see. I think I may go live on that day to try to do the pre-market CPI trade alongside my fellow traders. So we'll see what happens. For Apex, I'm doing a trailing drawdown. I'm not doing end of day. I mean, I'm doing trading because I'm able to do that because I'm quite familiar with the trading drawdown. So I don't really see a reason why I want to be end of day. We got lots of end of day accounts like Lucid, Tradingfly, Take Profit Trader. Well, no, Take Profit Trader is end of day on the eval, but yeah. My trading drawdown accounts are primarily on the Apex and the Gillinox, right? These are the two. Oh, and by the way, guys, I wonder if Take Profit Trader has actually updated their dashboard. Guys, 1 second. I am going to try to request a payout if I can. I wonder where this market's gonna go. I'm still kind of leaning more to the downside here, guys. I don't think their dashboard is updated right now. Oh yeah, their dashboard's still not updated. Bowser Trades, they both have DLL. You don't have DLL on an eval account though, don't they? What do you mean you can't load in any accounts? Nakib Nuri, send an email to whoever you think you're banned. Is it Apex? Send an email. Only unfunded. That's right. It's only on the funded accounts, so that's fine. I mean, not always DLL is bad. I hit a DLL on one of my Apex account this morning. That account would have been blown if I didn't have DLL, for example. So it's kind of good and bad. I used to hate a lot DLL. You guys know that. I used to be one of the biggest haters of DLL, but it's now good and bad. Yeah. Under review for months now. Oh. All right, so let's end the poll here, guys. We got over 76 votes. Let's take a look. Will Tokyo bring sushi bounce tonight? And we have 64% of the traders think we get a bounce. Does that mean I have to exit my trade here? I'm kind of starting to get worried. It does also mean that the market may end up pulling back, by the way. Yeah, exactly, Dilazu. Yeah, I don't get the hate for DLL. You shouldn't lose more than half in a single day anyways. Yeah, so exactly. So DLL lately has helped me. I wouldn't say a lot, but I mean, it did help me. So I'm not going to complain about DLL. I'm okay with DLL for now. Until something cracks. Do we get a bounce, man? The market, please make up your mind. I'm okay to get stopped out, but just make up your mind. Decide what you want to do. I'm getting tired of this price action. If the hourly candle closes just like the way it is right now, without going past the other candle, it is going up. Oh. So hard to tell the direction right now. You guys, I mean, obviously, right? It's so hard because it hasn't moved. It probably moved about 5 points. Pretty crazy. We are still mad bullish. Sologram. Just go to bed and worth trading now. Pulverizer, man. So mean. I need my profits before I can actually go to bed. So I'm gonna have to kind of wait. Wait for my profits. Let's go. NQ overcome trader elite trade funding. I haven't. Well, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure, to be honest. I heard their activation is pretty expensive, so I'm gonna have to make a bit of a deep dive. There's just too many different kind of products, right? Too many different kind of products, too many different kind of rules, offers. Like, I think I would like to see elite trader funding to kind of simplify their options. for traders. Yes, you have a good point about the trader. You have a good point. It is a slow death. I agree, but at the same time, it's, I don't know, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna say it's great, but at the same time, I ain't gonna say it's so bad as well. So right now, I'm kind of at 50-50 as far as DLL is concerned. So yeah, not gonna complain, especially if you're going with the bigger account size. Let's say the 150s on an Apex account, your DLL is still gonna be like $2,700, right? So you still have a lot of room. I don't know. So far it's kind of helping me, so I'm like, I'm okay. StockTiger. Today I hate DLL on one of my Apex account. I could have ended up losing that account, but you know, for example, I was at 52,000. I lost 1K, and I'm down to 51. But that account could have been blown. So I'm okay to sit at 51,000, for example, and kind of try to climb back again, because my drawdown on that account is gonna only be 1K now. So, but I'm still okay with it. Look for like a couple $100 trade, you know, trade every day for the next 10 days, for example. That's gonna look a lot better than what is now. The great thing about the new Apex accounts are that you can make 50% of the total profits, right? So you can make up to $1,500 on a new accounts, right? On a 50Ks, $1,500. That's 50% consistency. You have absolutely no reason to get denied, no questions asked, and the payout gets approved. The one that I got approved, that's $890 on the new account. It was pretty much instant in my opinion. So you're gonna request the payout with confidence with Apex now. So that's a huge difference. And all the confusions and all the things that there's no, like, nothing is vague anymore, right? It's crystal clear. It's all on the paper, black and white. So I think a lot of traders, I heard, they really like what they are, you know, what they see with Apex. So the only thing is that everybody's kind of increasing their prices. That's what kind of bothers me a little bit, but I don't know. All right, so guys, we are getting a bit of a pullback. I am going to take one piece off the table. I'm gonna trail my stop to 325, guys, and look for that bit of a push down. Let's see if we try to retest the low here at 300 area, and look for that continuation follow through and extended move to the downside, guys. We got 2 more minutes for Tokyo, by the way, so looks like we are trying to pull back here for now. 2 more minutes, guys. Tokyo, let's see what Tokyo brings to the table. So far, not looking that great.
Order filled.
All right, guys. I think Tokyo is up. No, actually, no, I lied. We got a few more seconds to go. Wow. 1 more minute, everybody, for Tokyo. I'm gonna trail my stop, guys, to 320. Pretty close to where my entry is now. I feel a lot more comfortable trying to hold this now. I'm gonna try to take 1 more off the table, guys, on a pullback here. 1, 2, 3, and then look for 4. Okay, there we go. Hard stop at 320. We got Tokyo, guys, opening here now. Actually, no, we still have 30 seconds. Oh my dear. push now. Let's go. What a patience, guys. What a patience. It's paid off. And we are back to green here. I'm down to 5 contracts. The market at 300 area. Let's see. All right, Tokyo is open. Tokyo is officially open. This mochaccino is unreal. Let's go, everybody.
Order filled.
Dump it. Let's go. Woo!
Order filled.
Oh, my mochaccino, everybody. Our target, guys, back into 250 was real. Uh-oh. No, I lied. I think StockTiger lied, guys. We're getting a bit of a bounce. But can this bounce survive? Doesn't look like we are going to get a bounce. This is looking weaker. I think Tokyo does not believe that we are going to have a ceasefire tomorrow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys, I'm gonna take one more off too because I'm down to 2.
Order filled.
I'm down to 2 contracts here, guys. And I'm gonna have a hard stop here now at 310 area, guys. Down to 2 contracts, and the worst case, I will be in break even. I'm gonna be looking for a pullback into the 250s, guys, and see what happens. Wow, we are getting a bit of a pullback here. Follow traders. I hope you guys caught that move to the downside. I'm hoping you guys pass some of your evals that you're kind of working on right now. The war is going to end with, well, I don't know. Come on, perfect play. Let's try to be positive. There will be ceasefire. I hope so. All right, guys. Do we get a bounce? Or do we have some more pullback to do? It does look like we may try to retest the low here, guys. 250 is what I am looking at right now. What a nice call. I hope you guys caught the move to the south. Advisor to Iranian Parliament, Speaker Galibaf. Trump has about 20 hours to either surrender to Iran or his allies will return to some age. We will not back down. We will not back down, everybody. We have some serious conversations to be made. Iran has given the USA 20 hours to surrender, guys. We are in for some serious trouble. I am full quoting right now. I'm gonna get my F-35, F-15 on board. Full quoting right here, guys. Just kidding. That's crazy, man. Is that real though? Let's take a look. I want to take a look and see what sort of news we have. But you know what? Honestly, yeah, I see that here on the financial juice. But the thing is, what I want to know if that person, you know, or whoever speaker that person is, does he have the power? You know what I mean? Or maybe it's just one of those guys who has his opinion, but doesn't really that matter too much. Maybe it's somebody. Well, we gotta get that news from somebody else who really has the power in Iran. You know what I mean? And that's gonna really change the tide here. Yeah, guys, man. I'm pretty sure Trump is probably got some work to do here. Is he on his 8th hole at the golf course? A lot of bluffing. Man, you know what? It's crazy because it's getting hot. I think it's only gonna get harder and harder to trade, even after the war is over and all that, right? Too many algo trading, too many insiders trading. You know, it's just pretty wild. All right, so far, guys, I am still holding this short position. And I'm gonna be looking for that target back down into the mid 200s. Hopefully we end up pulling back here into 250s, and then see what happens from there. For now, guys, I am still holding this. I may try to add to my short position, guys, depending on what sort of reaction we get here at this level, and see what happens. Trump looks at his $4 gas price and say this is Biden's fault. Oh yeah, guys, man, no politics here, by the way. Probably trying to make a decision. Yeah, I think yeah, we got some work to do here, guys. I mean, this is just no bueno. I guess that's probably the reason why we ended up tanking a bit here. I mean, with that statement, guys, we should be down about a few hundred points, right? But we only down about I don't know, we only down about, I don't know, man, this is like 40 points. 40 points pullback here on that statement kind of feels fishy, you know what I mean? Because that's the statement that just came out now, so nobody had that news. Holy mochaccino, everybody. We are getting some kind of a pullback here, guys. I am still holding this. Don't want to yeah, I could add some more here, by the way. I could add some more. I want to try to add some more, guys.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys, I've got 8 contracts now. You know, honestly, no point in trying to put a stop on this, because I'm gonna blow up if we end up getting a bounce. So let's see what sort of a pullback here we get, or do we end up getting a bounce? If we end up getting a bounce, man, I'll be in trouble, of course, as you guys can see. But I'm gonna try to keep adding to my short position unless we get a big fat bounce, and try to get above 330. Yeah, I will exit my trade at 330. That's if we end up getting a bounce. Yeah, I may have to take some profits here, guys.
Order filled.
I took some off the table, guys. I'm down to 7 contracts. I may have to try to take one more, guys. I want to be 6 contracts here. I'm okay with 6 contracts, by the way.
Order filled.
6 contracts makes me feel a lot more comfortable. And I'm gonna hold this, guys, see what happens. Jeremiah still holding. Nice. Oh, TPT updated. Thank you, Benjamin, man. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you for letting me know. So I'm gonna go ahead and request the payout here, guys. All right, just 1 second. Oh, and by the way, we are getting a bit of a bounce on in the market. We are kind of oversold right now. We're kind of oversold, so Take Profit Trader has updated their dashboard. Yeah, see that. Thank you for letting me know once again. I'm gonna be requesting a payout right now. Yeah, what a battle tonight, this morning, guys. What a battle. 1490, 1490. So that's $1,200 worth of so I mean, I had to give back some to gain some, right? So this morning I did lose some accounts that didn't matter. So I did go ahead and request a payout with Take Profit Trader. That's great. Thank you for letting me know. As you guys can see, I did request a payout. That's here. That's $1,490. So after the split, it's gonna be $1,200. Uh-oh, guys, we are getting a bit of a bounce. Let's see what sort of a bounce we get here, though. This could be the short-term bottom, maybe. Depends. Depends. Are you live with Take Profit Trader? No, I'm not live. I'm trading their pro accounts. I'm live with sorry, not live. I'm trading their pro because I can't go live. Man, we are getting a bounce, guys. I may be in trouble on this bad boy. I'm down to 6 contracts, so it's not as bad, but I mean, still, I'm not liking that. All right, guys, I'm gonna exit that trade. I kind of feel like we're a bit oversold, and that we are getting some kind of a bounce right here. Well, that's. Do you like trading live or sticking to the copy trading multiple accounts? Both. I mean, honestly, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I cannot switch to a company for Take Profit Trader because we're international, right? So Take Profit Trader does not allow international to switch to a company, so I can't do that. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding, guys. What the hell? Damn, guys, this is definitely a bit annoying. What if I try to add some more? I'll try to long here, guys.
Order filled.
Sorry, I try to short this again. All right, I'm gonna try to short this. Oh my god.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Or I guess I may have to exit this trade again. It is pumping.
Order filled.
Not good. Yeah, difficult price action right now. Do we? Well, we could really just end up getting a bounce off this level, guys. This could be the short-term bottom too. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. Uh, 318 is where we at. I mean, technically I should have kind of waited, but it's okay. I took a stab. Oh man, look at that bounce.
Order filled.
Damn, guys.
Order filled.
I'm chasing now at this point. Oh, well, I don't know if I have to call it a chase, but maybe this could be a momentum push. We may get a momentum push.
Order filled.
Alright guys, I'm looking for a bit of a pullback here down into the 325s and to look to ride along here, guys. It does look like we were trying to get a bounce. I'm gonna try to aggressively step into this trade here. Oh man, don't go without me now, please don't do that. Well, I need a sushi bounce a little bit later, I told you. Not now. Incredible mochaccino.
Order filled.
Oh my god, guys. Oh well. Ah. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Totally, man. Guys, yeah, I'm in long. Oh well. I'm in long. I want to go aggressive, but I'm you know, we could get a fake too, right? So I want to make sure that if I'm long, I don't want to be too aggressive. That way, even if we end up getting a pullback, I can survive this trade. You know what I mean? At least I'm back, guys. I got $200. The war has ended. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a nice day. All right, I'm back again. I want to like super duper, guys, man, full porting this. I want to, but I can't. Stay patient, StockTiger. Do we end up getting a pullback here? I've only got 3 contracts. So I'm willing to kind of add on a pullback here down into the maybe 330s. I wouldn't mind doing that. Man, I am so tempted right now to add, guys. Really tempted, but all right, I'm gonna look for a bit of a pullback. If it doesn't do that, then I'm just gonna be with 3 contracts. That's it. I need one good move that's gonna kind of get me back in green, but I could also make things worse. Yeah, it looks like a runner. Beta Castaway, thanks for being a member, bro. Thank you so much. See, I mean, we're obviously, we kind of got a nice little push, so we may get some kind of a pullback here. But are we gonna get a pullback that's gonna really take everything down again? Like, do this? I mean, we had something like that kind of play out this morning, but I will be surprised if we end up pulling back and do something like that. You know what I mean? We may try to pull back, but that gets bought and we try to head back into 390. The war is over, it looks like, everybody. It's a 323 fib right now.
Order
I'm
filled.
on a smaller size, guys, because
Order filled.
see, there we go, guys. This is what I was talking
Order
about. Look
filled.
at this. And now we gotta hold this. If we can't hold this, then I think we are gonna be in a bit of a trouble. I'm gonna try to add some more here, guys. That's a pretty pretty big pullback, by the way. I don't like that. Yeah, I mean, true. Trading for the W, that's right. All right, so we are getting a pullback here again, guys. It's just really annoying. Maybe I should have caught that. Well, no, I'm gonna stick to my long position here. Let's see what sort of a pullback we get. But what was that all about, though? What was that bounce all about? Is that because we kind of oversold? So we got a bit of a decade bounce like that? That's a pretty big bounce, though. We had a 70, 80 points bounce. So that's a 80 points bounce. But just purely based on technicals, I don't know, man. That's just a bit too much, in my opinion. Let's take a look at the crude oil, guys. I completely forgot about that too. So we are getting a pullback on the crude oil. We get a big fat rejection, 113, and down into the 112 now. So what is that statement from Iran all about? We're just the market is just not reacting to that news. You know what I mean? So, I mean, if Iran gave 20 hours to for the US to respond back, I mean, technically the market has to be down about a few hundred points easily, right? By now. You know what I mean? But instead we got to pull back on the oil. I don't know what that the reason
Order
is.
filled.
And then we ended up getting a pump on the market, so I'm just kind of curious. Now I'm oversized. Well, I'm not really oversized, but I still have lots of contracts here. 7 contracts. I don't know where this is gonna go either, so. I don't know.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys, I've got 15 contracts. I'm fully loaded. Now I'm gonna have to put a stop on my trade just in case we end up pulling back here, guys. I am going to have a hard stop here, right? So all right, so there we go, guys. I've got 15 contracts now. If we end up pulling back here, then I'm gonna get stopped out. I'll be stopped out in that 310 area. If we get a bounce, then that's gonna be good. If not, then we have a bit of a problem. I've got a whole bunch of limit orders also at the 340s. So let's see if these get filled as well.
Order filled.
It's risky trade, I see that. Just taking a stab here. The problem here is if we can't get a pump right now very quickly, then we could see a flush down again. So we better get a bounce right now, like very quickly. The more we try to hold and just flirt in this range, we could get another leg to the downside, guys. So that's why I'm like, okay, well, I've got to be a bit careful here. Let's try to see, guys, if we get it back into the 345s. That could try to give us a chance to get a rebound. I'm gonna have to move my stop here, guys. I'm gonna move my stop to 326. So if we end up pulling back here, guys, I'm out of this trade. It is a big deal. Let's find out. The crude oil seems to look like it wants to. Well, yeah, it's hard to say. Crude oil, maybe a rejection of that level now. 113. There we go, guys. There we go. The NQ is getting a pullback here. Let's see if we can hold this though.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
All right, I've got 20 contracts. I may be cooked on this, guys. I may be cooked pretty hard. We'll find out right now if StockTiger is going to get cooked or man, we're barely be able to get a bounce here. Barely able to get a bounce. It can't even get a bounce back into the 30s. Incredible, Mochaccino. I like to move my stop to kind of give myself a bit more room, but might as well just stay. No bounce so far. We're struggling. We're struggling here. Really have to get a bounce right now, guys. I need a bounce very quickly. No bueno, no time.
Order filled.
No time to wait. Oh my god, man, this is horrible. This is horrible, guys. I'm just not like this. I mean, you can't even get a 5 points bounce. You've got to be kidding, man. I'm just gonna exit this trade on an initial pullback. That is what's gonna be. You've got to be kidding, guys. I mean, this is just... You've got to be... Oh, dear.
Order filled. Order filled.
Well, maybe I was right. Ugh.
Order filled.
I'm out, guys, man.
Order
Oh
filled.
my god. I think we are definitely getting that BS price action here. Oh. Incredible. Oh, guys, man, the take profit trader, the request that I made, guys, it's already approved. How fast can that be, everybody? It's already approved, everybody. Arigatou gozaimasu. Take profit trader, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Did anybody get approved on take profit trader? That was super duper fast, guys. All right, so guys, do we have a chance? Oh, we may have to do the giveaway tomorrow. We may have to do the giveaway tomorrow, guys. One second, everybody. 1 second. Let's take a look and see how many tickets do we have. We have 340. All right, guys, we're just... Let's see, 1 second. I've got to take a look and see what is up with this. Where are we at the moment? Guys, man, I am so grateful that we exited my trade, man. That would have been ugly. Oh, that would have been awful. That would have been an awful. Crazy little trade that I've probably got into. All right. Do we get some kind of a bounce? I mean, this looks weak. I'll be honest. It looks weak. The crude oil seems to. I mean, honestly, I just don't have. I don't understand why we ended up getting that sort of a bounce, guys. And the crude oil ended up tanking. Like, what was the reason? We had absolutely no reason to get that sort of a pullback on the crude oil. Or maybe it's just merely a technical pullback. Maybe, who knows? But it's a pretty significant bounce we got on that NQ, right? So 278 into 380. That's easily 90 points bounce. And that's a lot of bounce. That's a lot of bounce. Yeah, you have a point. I traded for the W, and you have a point. Yeah, I'm still not sure what to do at this point, I'll be honest. Well, I kind of got shaken out on that on the pump in the market. I kind of got shaken out, and then I tried a long. Hold on 1 second. I don't know where this is gonna go now, man. Are we gonna try to retest the low again here? We are getting a nice little balance on the crude oil, so is this going to be a chop too? It's kind of weird. Well, there we go, guys. We are getting a pullback here. Of course, that would have been a nice little short-sided trade, but man, I definitely wasn't expecting this pump and a dump. A classic morning trade. I'm not sure, man. I kind of feel like I'm now trying to, you know, it's like at a very discounted price, and I'm trying to short this here. I think that's kind of like, well, it's not suicidal, but I mean, it's definitely a problem. The risk reward is not there, even though it does look like we want to now finally try to pull back into 250s. What I'm going to try to do here is maybe try to short on a pop, on a small little pop here. So maybe try to pop back into 320, 330, and I'm going to try to short this bad boy again, guys, from there, right? That probably could be a better idea. So I'll start off with one, and I'll try to short this on a bounce. We may try to just pull back here without even me being able to get into this trade, but we'll give it a try. There you go. Just take a look, guys. I mean, this market at 300, and that 300 was the area that we actually broke underneath from there on. Oh well, doesn't look like we are going to end up getting a bounce. I need a bit of a bounce so I can kind of scale into my short trade. Man, what was that? What was that wick? And that's not a small little wick, guys. Man, that's a 20 points wick. Guys, what the hell's going on in the market right now? Richard Dowdy, man, long time no see. Oh, that's dead of trades. Nice. One of the best traders on YouTube. Well, thank you so much for your kind words. We know that's not true. Daily day trades, giant range. Yeah, it is a giant range, guys. I mean, this is just pretty wild. I want to, now we're kind of overextended to the downside, guys. Back into 25, right? So RSI, and the volume's kind of creeping back high again. So I know, man, I'm just a bit confused. RSI a bit oversold, but we're also getting a nice little volume kind of stepping in on that pullback, which kind of tells me that we got a lot of sellers kind of committing to this trade. So we could see some sort of a pullback here down into maybe minimum to 50. But I'm trying to get into this trade on a bounce, right? I'm trying to short this on a bounce. So that way, I like to see an RSI back into the 60s. and maybe we get a bit of a dead cat bounce back into the EMA, and then try to short this market off that level, right? And try to ride this short position. So maybe I want to see some kind of a bounce that could try to take it back into the EMA, and then we try to pull back right from there. So some kind of a dead cat bounce, maybe better. The risk reward at that point will be there because I'm going to be putting my stop into the 338 somewhere there in that range. So that's where my stop's going to be here, right? Really kind of makes sense to have your stop there. And my entry would be, say, if we end up getting a bounce, this is where my entries are going to be. And then put a hard stop here at 330s. All right, so this is what I'm going to try to do, guys. Let's see what happens now. It does look weak. I mean, this is a morning session, sort of a fake that we've got. I'm not doing Globex, guys. I mean, it's incredible that we are actually getting that here tonight. Yeah, I'm trading micro right now. Trading micro. Yes, I'm down at the moment. Yeah, we'll do yeah, for sure we'll do a giveaway. Just let's try to see where we're at right now. I didn't get a chance to take a look at it, guys. All right, so we got about 350 tickets for the giveaway. Yeah, I mean, let's just try to get to 350 likes. We got 40 more likes to go, guys. Let's try to get that, and we'll go ahead and do our giveaway. This is gonna be a big one because this is going to be a Fund the Futures network with 2 days to pass, with no activation fee and no exhibition stage as well. So it's a pretty big account. So let's try to get to 350 likes, and then we'll go ahead and do our giveaway call out. I think we should be able to get there, yeah? What do you guys think? I'm going to wait for this market to do its thing. Maybe we get some sort of a bounce, maybe into the 320, and then maybe we end up rolling over down into the 250s. No, I will be trading tomorrow morning, but I'll be trading off my phone pretty much all day in the morning. Yeah, man, I'm really starting to get a bit exhausted trading off the phone. I'll be honest, but it is just the way it is for now. All right, let's see what this market does here. What a pump and what a dump, guys. I mean, that's that really caught me off guard. I kind of got shaken out a little bit, but it's not as bad, so it's okay. Baited Castaway, thank you, bro, and thank you guys, everybody, for using my code. And thank you, big shout out to Baited Castaway for being a YouTube member, and of course, thank you for using my code as well, as always. Thanks so much, everybody, for your support to the channel. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why we pumped and why we dumped, to be honest. There could have been a bit of a headline. I'm just not sure, because I can't see any sort of a headline other than the Iranian statement, which should have been bad for the market. We ended up not even pulling back on that in front of that news. So it's kind of weird, right? Because that news kind of pumped the market
Order filled.
in a weird way, and then later the market dumped. Just kind of gave all that back, and you know, it's not a small pump and a dump, right? It's a good 80 to 90 points pull back and a bounce, so it's not a small move, at least according to the Globex Asia standards, right? So pretty interesting how this played out. It almost kind of made me feel like, you know, we've got a lot of traders day trading on Globex now more than ever before, as we obviously are getting a lot of volatility during this time of the day. So I guess, you know, it's just become more volatile. We are getting definitely a much better volume too, right? So it really kind of makes sense that's really the case. But anyways, this price action is yeah, JPM, that's right. Casidoc, what is going on, man? Sorry, bro, not writing too much, hands too busy fixing computers almost all night. Hey, man, Casido, I hope you're doing well, and I hope whatever you're trying to do, I hope it works out nicely for you. Mr. 7, what is going on, man? Just made $1,200 on your listed funded account. Let's go. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Harish, worst price action, man. This was the kind of a pump and a dump that we got this morning, right? This morning we got all day pump and a dump. Of course, this is a bigger wild swings, but it's crazy, guys, crazy. You could easily blow your account just being on the wrong side, right? Anyways, tough market to be trading in. And I really wonder if we are going to actually end up getting a bounce off this level. We don't really have a lot of good news, by the way. Thank you so much, Casido. Thank you so much for your support. And thank you, everybody. Guys, we're 20 likes away to do the giveaway. And Casido, I hope you stay here for a little bit. We got a giveaway happening here, so who knows? And we are approaching here Shanghai Open in about 12 more minutes to go. And by the way, my Discord link is here. My Discord link, guys, FYI, if you guys want to hang out. Are we going to end up getting some kind of a bounce here? Maybe we will. We could. But this price action is pretty wild, though. Pretty wild price action that we're getting here at the moment. Thank you, Mr. 7. 1133. Thank you so much. And that's right. Yeah. The code is TIG or Tiger across all the firms. And of course, thank you everybody for using my code too. And guys, don't forget to type in exclamation Tiger if you guys want to participate on the giveaway. And we are 10 likes away to get this going. What a perfect timing, guys. I've only got like 10 minutes to go. And looks like we are going to be able to do that giveaway here tonight. Again, it's Fundy Futures Network. 50K
Order
max
filled.
account. It's a 2 days to pass, no exhibition, no activation fee. I am shorting right now. Paul Anthony, thanks for being a member. Thank you so much for being here as well, brother. You are awesome. Thank you so much. Guys, we are getting a bounce. And like I said again, my stop's gonna be right in that 330s. And yeah, I already got 5 contracts here now. It looks like I may get squeezed. It looks like he wants to just keep getting a bounce, or what the hell, man? I'm just really getting confused at this. You know what? Let's try to hold this. Let's try to hold this, guys. I'm gonna try to hold this. I want to move my stop to 347, guys, and see what happens now. I'm getting a bit annoyed. All right, fellow traders, it's that time of the day for us to get going. We got little less than 400 tickets for the giveaway. I am going to close the entries. Good luck, everybody, if you guys are participating on this giveaway. Closing the entries now, guys. Good luck. All right, fellow traders. Yeah, for YouTube members for over 2 months, I will be doing 150K Take Profit Trader account giveaway very soon. We did one 2 weeks ago. We are gonna be doing another one pretty soon. I will announce that, so our YouTube members for 2 months can hop in and hang out. All right, guys. Once again, I am going to call out the winner. I'm gonna put a timer on as well, so good luck. 45 seconds for you to claim your account. Lucid case. What is that, Richard Dowdy? Lucid case. All right, the Trader Crest. The Trader Kiss, you got 45 seconds to let me know that you are here with us. The Trader Crest. Trader Kisses, if he's not here, we've got a redraw, right? You got 30 seconds to go, guys. Let's find out, everybody. Oh, Trader Kiss is here, man. It did not take him too long to let me know. All right, Trader Kiss, I'm gonna have you DM me on Discord, by the way. Send me a friend request so I can go ahead and take care of your account. And guys, this market is pulling back here as we speak. Oh, guys, I think it's that time of the day for StockTiger to go. Richard Dowdy, AJ from the listing would be giving influencers or affiliate cases to give to their audience. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look and see what that is all about, because I haven't. I have no idea. I have not got any accounts. But if I do, then I'll let you guys know so we can go ahead and do the giveaway with the listed too. Anyways, for now, guys, I'm gonna have to get going. It's that time of the day, guys. I've got to go, and I thank everybody for being here tonight as well. It was a lot of fun. Thank you so much, everybody, for hopping in every single day. If you're new, I go live every night, Globex 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. I also go live in the mornings too, twice a week, 10:30 a.m. in the mornings. Would love to see you guys on both streams. Make sure to hit that notification bell to get notified as always. Thank you guys once again. We'll see you guys back tomorrow during the Globex, guys, 5:30. Until then, everybody, have a great rest of the night. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Have a great night. Take care. Take care. Trade safe tomorrow morning. Thank you so much once again. Gracias, amigos. Te amo, everyone. Take care. Goodbye. Peace. Masalama.